here now. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The front court trio of Pierce, Garnett, and Brook Lopez. Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2.
Last season, Emeka Okafor was healthy after a tough spell of injury in New Orleans, guys. I mean, he bounced back and then some with his rebounding numbers on a per-minute basis.
Nets leading by 6. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Pierce kicks to Johnson. Back to Pierce. Nets passing it around. It's stolen by Wall. Ariza passes to Wall. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And you look at the numbers for Okafor last season. His field goal percentage did fall to his worst in the last 7 seasons.
You know, he started shooting over twice as many mid-range jumpers as he ever had before in his career. And maybe that's because he's getting a little older and he's not able to get to the rim quite as often.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Wizards trail by 4. Okafor with a screen on Williams. And Beal gets to Ariza. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Pierce backs in. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
Williams against Wall. It's Ariza on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Outside Williams. Johnson. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. Gives him the lead pass. Nene dishes to Ariza. And another miss by Washington.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Goes back up. And it's Nene getting it to go in. Nene's got 14 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Timeout called the Nets.
You know, last season for the Nets, high expectations, guys. They were the runaway pick to be the most improved team in the league, and ownership stressed that their goal was nothing less than a championship. They had a bumpy stretch at one point, steadied themselves, but still a third head coach now in the span of a year.
Williams against Wall. And Williams backs in. Johnson attacking. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And it's 9 points for Deron Williams. And when the coaching change was made for the Nets, a lot was made of some of the comments by Deron Williams. Steve admitted that he'd been more comfortable with the offense in Utah.
Well, which is kind of ironic because when he was in Utah, sometimes he complained about the style of play. I think the big thing is for Deron Williams, his teams just have to win, and he has to lead. He's being paid as a superstar, and it's up to him to lead his club, and I think that's what he's trying to do this year.
And Wall. Here we go now. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gets it to go. Wall's got 17.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Johnson kicks to Pierce. It's stolen by Ariza. it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
So for the Nets, Blotch comes in for Brook Lopez. And Kirilenko's subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Nets leading by 4. Williams with the ball. He's got 9. Blotch covered by Wall. Williams fires. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Williams has got 11 points.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And a look here at the Wizards. How they ranked in the NBA last season. 9th in rebounding. 10th in three-point shooting. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
And what stands out to me, Clark, with what you just talked about is the rebounds, because this is a very physical team. They like to try to bully their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent. And then offensively, on missed shots, they really got after it and tried to get second chance points.
You know, a lot of the talk about Andrei Kirilenko has been his length at the small forward spot, but he does a bunch of stuff out there well. He's got excellent court vision. He's a terrific passer, runs the floor well. He's really improved since he came into the league.
And the first one drops. You mentioned the versatility of Kirilenko. Great length for a small forward. He can play either forward spot. He's a versatile guy.
Yeah, his length helps him at both ends, Kevin. A good finisher inside, and we all know about the shot blocking and the steals. Love those 5 and 5 numbers of his career where he gets, 5 of everything. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, fouls, whatever you want.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, guys, Kirilenko took a year off from the NBA in 11-12 to play in his native Russia, and he won the EuroLeague MVP. Also helped Russia bring home the bronze in London, and last season was a key player for Minnesota.
And the basket by Harrington.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
Pierce kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Williams. Watch, defended by Serafin. Johnson goes in. Just 5 to shoot. Watch the pass to Johnson. High post try, and he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson's got 11 points. And for Kirilenko last season, as you mentioned, Clark, a big role for the Timberwolves. Now, Steve, they can just stay healthy.
Yeah, all those injuries. He missed 18 games last year, but his defense and his versatility helped keep that team afloat.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Johnson goes in. Kirilenko backing down. No good. Good D by Ariza.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Webster with it, now guarded by Anderson. Anderson against Wall. Harrington. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Ariza with the stop.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Williams takes over the watch. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Watch has got his first 2 points.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
Wall against Williams. Wall attacking. And the shot is good. Wall's got 21 in the game.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And Williams backs in. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Back to Anderson. The 19-foot shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And here's Wall. He's got 21. Right side, Wall. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. 23 points in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Nets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Watch dishes to Williams. Pass to Anderson. Here's Watch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
I would think it's safe to say that Andre Bloch grew up as an NBA player last season. His maturity was obvious. He was an impact big when he got minutes, and getting amnestied by Washington might have been the wake-up call that his career needed.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. And to go back, Clark, to Andre Bloch, what a turnaround after being cut loose by the Wizards this season. Arguably the best of his career with Brooklyn.
Well, we knew he had talent all along. I thought a big part of it was motivation and a culture of accountability. Some players are self-starters. Other guys need coaches and teammates to push them. But I thought Bloch probably had his best season yet last year.
Evans, good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Ball against Williams. Left side, Wall. The feed to Beal for the lead. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Johnson over to help. Webster passes to Okafor. Tries again. Evans with the steal. Kicks it to Anderson. Beal with the steal. The pass to Wall. Tries from 16. Here's Booker. Makes it off the glass.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Johnson kicks over the watch. Williams. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
They were the new kid in town with all new uniforms and a new arena last season, but the Brooklyn Nets actually played at a very deliberate pace. Part of their success playing at that pace has to do with the fact that they took good care of the ball.
Okafor gets the bucket.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
1:36 left to play here in the third. Williams kicks to Evans. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And if you saw the roster, it makes complete sense for this Brooklyn team. They have guys that can get out and run, but they also have a group, Steve, that has big bodies and knows how to create offense in the half court.
Well, when you see that kind of balance offensively, great point guard play, a center who can score, then you get the help that they were able to put together in the offseason with Garnett, Pierce, Kirilenko, Jason Terry. I mean, this is a team that really has a lot of pieces.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, one part of Joe Johnson's game that tends to get overlooked, guys, is his ability to create space with the dribble. He's got great size, and that ability makes him the potent scorer he is.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Nets. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Reggie Evans. Johnson hits them both. And for Joe Johnson, as you mentioned, Clark, great size, and he's comfortable truly, Steve, from shooting anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, and whether it's a spot up or off the dribble, he can go either direction. He's so strong, excellent ball handling ability. But I think he could do a little more damage inside if he chose to. He's got the body to be a good post-up player.
5 to shoot. Singleton with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Beal from long range. Another shot. And the layup is good. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Johnson for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Johnson's got 16 points. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. 7 lead changes already. And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next.